strangers and you'll sing. Let go of the place you're coveting. Reunite the name or the fame don't mean a thing. Following the ways of strangers and you'll sing. Let go of the place, no suffering. The wise man sits on the top of the hill. He takes a deep breath and feels the earth still, wondering if there will come a time when his people will open up their eyes and rejoice from the light, where his brothers and sisters will remember and be happy together, united for a cause that's better than everything combined together. Live in peace and truth forever, there's really nothing better. So we looked up at the sky and started praying until he saw the heaven shake from all the words he was saying. He asked God to give the people what they needed, for the people to perceive what he believed in. The wise man came down from the top of the hill. He knew we had to tell the world what would give him their fill. So he went to the marketplace and told the people what he thought would give them back their faith. God promised, where you go is where I go, said the wise man to the young soul. There's no place to avoid and there's no reason to avoid. If you believe you're free to be whatever you be, you can jump, scream and shout at the top of your lungs. It really doesn't matter cause you're loved. Every turn that you take, there's no way to escape. If you realize what you had, you would never let it break. The young soul knew what he had to do. He took a bus to a train to a flight to Jeru, and he stood at the foot of the holy wall, begging God to never let it fall. He said, reunite the soul with this rightful owner. Temptation, so I'm living sober. Still feel like a kid, so I'm playing Red Rover. Ground shakes while I skate through ice lakes. For God's sakes, make me great, I'll do whatever it takes. No mountain too high, no valley too vast, no ocean too deep. For you will stand on my feet and walk till they bleed. To do whatever you need, what you need is what I need. The young soul knew that he had to be true. If you wanna see the light and he don't wanna see you. So we started changing his evil ways and promised to live right and behave. But the very next day, he fell on his face. Now he couldn't reach the sage. God became a distant wave. He wasn't sure the purpose of his life. Tired and beat, he screamed for most of the night. Never again was all he could think, but he had to hold his mind so it wouldn't sink. So he decided to fake a smile, and so went the cycle like that for a while. Some days he was up and others he was down, but he had to make sure not to fall from the cloud. Every rise was a brick on the wall, and every fall was a foundation pole. Months went by and he started to see a process of growth that would help him be free. Every time he fell, he sang and danced, did tshuva and strengthened his belief in the hand. He made a fence around the Torah so it wouldn't break. He took more upon himself so it wouldn't shake. He made himself a holy wall and built a fence so it wouldn't fall. Time kept moving and he started feeling stronger. The Yetzirah's grasp wasn't fierce any longer. The presence of the sage was no longer concealed. So he started to sing and the truth was revealed. Reunite the name or the fame don't mean a thing. Following the ways of sages and you'll sing. Let go of the place you're covered in.